Sziasztok mindenkinek! Hello everyone, my name is Christine, and I am the host here at the Hungarian Heritage Podcast, the show where we connect your modern life to your Hungarian heritage. We will build bridges between Hungarians who live in Hungary to those with Hungarian heritage who live in all other parts of the world. Not to mention the bridges that we will build between the generations. This podcast is a place where everyone is welcome, where you don't even need to be Hungarian or speak Hungarian to join in on the fun. We will talk about all of the things that we love about Hungary, the Hungarian people, and the Hungarian culture, as well as the cool things Hungarian people are doing around the world. We will discover new things, review things you may already know, and we will have a lot of fun along the way. So, if you're looking to make that first connection to your Hungarian heritage, or you're looking to dig a little deeper, then you're in the right place. Join me as we grow this community and continue to connect the circles of Hungarians around us. On this episode of the Hungarian Heritage Podcast, I will be speaking with Robert Reti-Nagy, a Hungarian naturopath. Robert is the owner and CEO of Logical Health 21, and his mission has been focused on working with Hungarian scientists to bring natural products to people that help promote strong immune systems and also that can help prevent certain illnesses. After extensive training in Hungary and working with scientists for many years, Robert has made it his mission to help the people in the United States become more aware of the preventative tools that nature provides. Logical Health's natural products are supported by renowned European and American doctors and researchers, and they are confident that awareness and prevention are key to building strong immune systems. Of course, we will first start with Robert's Hungarian heritage and his journey to the US, and afterwards, you will hear all about the benefits of the natural products you can find at Logical Health 21. Make sure to listen until the end of the episode because Robert will be offering a discount code in partnership with the podcast. Please join me in welcoming Robert Reti-Nagy, CEO and founder of Logical Health 21. He is a leading naturopath, and he is here today to not only tell us about his Hungarian heritage, but he is here to discuss the science behind his discoveries, as well as some of the natural products he offers at his company, Logical Health 21. Welcome, Robert. Thank you so much for being here today on the podcast.
Thank you for the invitation.
Of course. I think that a lot of your discoveries and the products that you offer are going to be very interesting to our listeners because we're all looking to lead a healthier lifestyle. And I think a lot of things that you offer will become things that they would be interested in all year round. So before we get into all of that great stuff, as you know, as we've discussed, the first thing we always talk about on the podcast is I ask my guests a little bit about their Hungarian heritage. So tell us a little bit about your Hungarian heritage. What part of Hungary are you from? And when did you move to the United States? So give us a little bit of that.
Yeah, I came from northeast side of the Hungary.
Okay.
The city name is because it's Barcika and Miskolc, and I have a business too. I had a business too at Budapest, and actually my job is covered almost the whole country because I did a seminarium, all around the country about health, about lifestyle and anti-aging program and immunity.
Right.
Yeah.
So what got you interested in this type of business? Like what inspired you to follow this path?
Okay. I want just a little bit reflect, the previous subject. Yeah. So it always happened in the new year, the people, the new beginning and new promise. And
Absolutely.
yes, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And after it's just, wow. But yes, we need to do something definitely because my opinion is a prevention is a really important and smartest things. It's we don't have to wait the problem. We have to avoid the problem.
Absolutely. So you trained as a naturopath in Hungary. That is correct?
Yes, I completed my schooling in Hungary at the Semmelweis University and Europe Academy of Natural Science.
Great. So tell us a little bit about your journey and what led you to the United States. How old were you when you moved here, and how did you get here to the United States?
Yes, when I was 20 years old, yeah, as it was a long time ago. When I was 20 years old, I was here the first time in the US. And after I continually coming to US, every year, every second year, and because my family, it's most part of my family, they live here. And I just coming to visiting, and I got so many good impression, and I fell in love with this country. And my mother also live here and always waiting for me. Hey, son, come to US, come to me. It's okay because I have a good life here in my home.
Right.
But I got the one moment, 2008, for okay, it's enough. Enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
Politicians and the whole system. I said, okay, mom, I coming. After a little couple of months preparation, I take my stuff and okay, 2009, I'm here.
I'm sure she was very happy.
Yeah, she was. She was.
I'm sure all moms are happy when their kids come back to them. So you moved to the United States. What prompted you to start Logical Health 21? What was your inspiration?
Number one, I saw the health condition in America,
Mm-hmm.
especially during the COVID, and I knew so many solutions, and also the Hungarian they are famous about inventions. So
Yes.
I decided for find the health related solutions, inventions that Americans don't have it. And additional, I wanted to further increase the reputation of the Hungarian nation.
Okay. Well, I feel like I love the fact that not only did you want to help the health sector and people, but you also had pride in your Hungarian heritage. So I respect that. That's great.
Yeah, we gave so many inventions to the world. Actually, it's included a computer or a helicopter. Just
Even
the
the Big Pen. Yeah.
yeah, the ball pen
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
binocular,
Mm-hmm.
Maggi or automatic transmission, even the 4T model.
Oh,
The
really?
József Galambos
Oh,
find
wow.
the first design. Yeah,
Wow. It's funny, every time you turn around, you hear of something new and like, oh, a Hungarian was involved. So I have a lot of
always,
pride in knowing that. I love it.
always
Yeah.
the Hungarian legs, Hungarian brains is always there.
Exactly. I love that. I love that about our heritage. So it's a lot of pride for that. So you decided to, you looked around and you saw like that people could probably benefit from more natural ways to increase positive health. So what was the first invention in this naturopath journey for logical health? What was the first one that you brought in?
Yes, I got a big connection, a really, really good connection with a professor of the chemistry, Dr. Köntös Zoltán, and we have a really, really good relationship. And I find his invention. His invention is really, really unique, and I just realized can solve so many issues, so many health issues, because he invented water soluble iodine. So, the elemental iodine, because currently in the market, it's not anymore because,
Mm-hmm.
this special product is on the market right now. But before this product, people cannot find only the Lugol iodine and any Lugol stuff, any other iodine stuff, which is designed for external use. So there's a big issue for using internal. And I find that, okay, this is really good stuff, and the people can use this stuff internal safely and can support the thyroid system, can support the soft organ. Okay, I'm in. And I called the doctor. Okay, Zoltán, what you have? And he said, yes, I have elemental iodine, and also I have a special nasal spray. Name is Incarvex. What the hell is this Incarvex? Nobody knows it. Okay, so the Incarvex nasal spray with a molecular iodine, and help prevent airborne viruses and bacteria from entering the body. Actually, in 2020, it won the best nasal spray award in Europe.
Wow.
So it's not a joke. Really, really effective, and most important is no side effect at all. Because mostly the nasal sprays have so many side effects, included a dry nose or bleeding nose, can get some addiction. But with this one, nothing. It's zero because only pure natural ingredients, elemental iodine and seawater. That's it. So you can use
Right.
the nasal, but also you can use the mouth too
Oh, I didn't realize that.
because it's only natural ingredients.
Right. So it's
So
literally just elemental iodine and seawater from Greece, I believe, right?
yeah, the Greek GMP company, made this stuff based on the Hungarian invention.
I feel like, which we talked about before the episode started, so many people are really looking for natural ways to be healthy. So, nasal sprays, as you said, traditionally have not been so natural. There's chemicals and side effects, and this is truly very natural. And I have to say that I'm not a spokesperson for Incarvex, but I did use it when I went to Hungary for 2 weeks over the holiday break. And I'd use it as preventative, before I went out. I really felt protected with being on the trams and in the subways and just around a lot of crowded people. Yeah, I mean, I stayed relatively healthy. So if it's not going to have extra chemicals in it and it can be used as a preventative, that's what people are looking for in so many of the products that they want to buy now, because with social media and the internet, it's so easy to look for things that are natural. The great thing is that yours is based in science. It's not just somebody on social media selling something that they're making in their kitchen. As your website says, it's where science meets nature. I like that about the Incarvex, and I like that, you can use this nasal spray as preventative, and also it's all natural.
It's a really good protection and a microbiome system in the cavities, but it's not enough protection or very high amount bacteria can get. It can be dangerous. The airborne viruses and the bacteria.
Right.
Because the viruses or toxin and bacteria is very small size and need to fly with something. So the
Right.
particle on the air, so the bacteria can stuck in there to the particles and is flowing in the air.
Right.
And that's why we call the airborne. So you can breathe in the
Okay.
particle and breathe together particle and bacteria too, or spores. You can breathe in via their mouth or nasal. So the nose cavities. So need to some protection in these 2 points because somebody use this one for naturally antiseptic stuff. You can neutralize the bacteria.
Right, in a natural way, and I think that's what people are
Absolutely.
looking for.
The human body need the pure elemental iodine.
Exactly,
What
which is what your product offers.
Yes, because there's no side effect. Also, it's fantastic because designed for internal use, but in same time, if you can use something internal use, of course you can use external.
Sure.
The opposite way you cannot. If
Right,
something designed at external use, you cannot drinking. It can be toxic.
right.
So in the same time, you can use the elemental iodine like supplements
Okay.
on the water, the drops, and drink it. And it can support the thyroid system and the soft organs. Or you can use, directly to the wound too. So if
Oh,
you cut yourself, just put this iodine, and this iodine you can use in the wound, not just
wow.
around the wound. In the wound, the healing time is gonna be 10 times shorter.
Wow, that's
And
amazing.
and the line, the scar is gonna be really, really tiny,
Wow.
almost invisible tiny because you cannot get the inflammation. When
Okay.
you cut yourself in the skin surface, number one issue, you can get some kind of inflammation with bacteria. But if you use
Okay.
the iodine directly to the wound, the skin tissues can go together like do, nicely and clean with that inflamed surface.
Oh, wow. That's
So
interesting.
that's why it's gonna be the perfect scar.
Yeah, wow. I didn't realize that. It's so useful even in that respect. You should obviously always have it with you, but there's another reason you could use Incarvex to help yourself prevent, getting sick. And now with wound care as well. So flus and sicknesses happen all year round, especially this time of year. What can people do to strengthen their immune system, like with some of your products?
Yeah, of course, and we will need this coming months because it's a flu season is very interesting question. The flu season is not because the bacteria and viruses is coming and goes and coming and goes. No, no, no. It's a flu season is happened because the human body immune system around November is just little bit just goes down and weaker because the summertime you can get the more sun,
Hmm.
fill it up your body with vitamin D and
Right.
fresh fruits, and
Hmm.
better mood. So it's
Sure.
a matter. And around November, it's just a little bit going down. And December, it's okay because it's a holiday and your mood is still high. But January, February, yes, it's no holiday, no
Hmm.
vitamin D mostly,
Right.
especially in Jersey.
Absolutely.
Um, and then the immune system is, a little bit dropped down. So it's
Right.
just weaker and weaker. And the bacteria are still here. Viruses, bacteria, and toxic are still here. Was it summer? Was it springtime? Was it, winter time? It's still in there. Just a matter if your
Right.
immune system is changed, like stronger, weaker, stronger, weaker.
Right. So I think most people, including myself, probably were under the impression that, it's the flu's coming. It's always been there. I didn't realize that it's because of those other things that make us more susceptible, like the sunlight and our moods because of those times of the year. That makes a lot of sense. But flu season's always here. It's just we just have different ways to combat the flu when it's warmer and with vitamin D and our mood. That's really interesting. I feel like I learned something every day, and that's what I learned. Yeah.
Always need to focus the immune system, the
Yeah.
um, defense system, because our body is very complex and wonderful, wonderful, literally miracle body.
Mhm.
Just need to take care of somehow. So, for example, what can we do for a better immune system? Like special herbs for okay support the immune system, or minerals, vitamins, fruits support the microbiome. The microbiome system is in the gut and intestinal,
Right.
and it's really important because the training of the immune cells is all happen there. So
Right.
that's why we used to say, okay, the central of the immune system in the colon system. Yes and no, but yes, that's okay. So the training place and the
Right.
answers, the immune answers is created there. Also, the for example, the famous Hungarian inventions. The other one is the elixir of Templars.
Okay.
So the elixir of Templars is the Templars knights used long time ago, 800 years ago, and they was just like unbeatable, like the 60, 70 years old
Yeah.
knights and still
Mhm.
fighting, and they're still healthy, and it doesn't even what the hell is this cancer or diabetes or no nothing. They're
Right.
strong and they live longer, 20 years longer, like average. And the people just wondering what happened with these people, why happened these people, and after it's getting clearly they use something, the special elixir.
Okay.
So the Hungarian scientist Puskás Attila find the original recipe at 3 years job, 3 years job.
Wow.
Wow. And after more extra 7 years for create this product. recreate this, miracle product again. Is a elixir of 10 plus is available in the US too via my company. That stuff is filled up with special herbs, which can support the immune system and the hormone system and can prevent against the bad cells. You know what I mean?
Right,
I
exactly.
cannot say what kind of cells, but yeah, because the regulation. But
Exactly. I feel like using natural products to help our immune system is really the way to go because that's really fighting from within. So you have another product that you were going to talk about as well. Tell us about that.
the new product is coming soon. It is a special algae stuff. The
Okay.
algae is it's a different because it contains 4 type of algae with organic certification
Wow.
and halal certification and the kosher too.
Oh, that's great.
And the Hungarian inventors, the scientists, fuse it with monoatomic gold. So that's why it's really special because at the same time can support the immune system and detoxification, and also the with the monoatomic gold can support the pineal gland and the third eye.
I feel
If
like you're hitting all the things that people want to hear, even out on social media, Instagram, TikTok, everybody's talking about these natural products. This helps you do this and that helps you do that. And, I really feel like natural things have always been popular, but I feel like natural products are becoming popular, not just to the small group of people that liked natural things. It's everybody. People are so interested in using natural products, myself included. I was never unhealthy, but I feel like I'm always looking for natural ways to prevent ever having to go on a medication. The way I can promote my health is by using natural products that prevent all of these bacteria and viruses entering my body.
Why? Because you
Yeah.
don't want to get the side effect.
Exactly.
So the
Exactly.
point is a side effect. So it's no side effect at all. If
Right.
somebody use the herbs in the right way, right form and right way, and according the good instruction, okay.
Yes.
So it's gonna help a lot.
I agree. I agree.
So I never used in the previous 6 years. So I never used any kind of medicine.
Right.
I used always the herbal stuff. In the
Mhm.
6 previous years, I just wasn't sick, not even cold or flu.
Right. Well, the more good things you put in your body, the better your body will treat you. So that makes a lot of sense. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about any of your products or what's coming up with Logical Health 21? Anything coming up soon other than the algae?
I have a secret information.
Oh,
Uh,
secret information. Okay,
secret
not secret
information,
anymore. Tell
but it's not
us.
going to be secret anymore.
Okay.
Also, the Hungarian inventors find a good solution for the hydrogen. The hydrogen is getting more popular,
Okay.
but the difference between hydrogen and hydrogen, it's now on the market. You can buy the hydrogen tablets, can put on the water, and in the water can create a more hydrogen boost.
Okay, so tell us, for those who don't know, what hydrogain actually means.
The molecular hydrogen. It's a
Okay.
need for metabolism, but mostly you can get
Okay.
more energy by the hydrogen, and also the hydrogen is can be the intelligent antioxidant. But the people forget a little bit. If you're gonna drink the hydrogen in the water, it's gonna meet with the stomach acid. So that chemical reaction, at the end, the chemical reaction, it's gonna be different chemical profile.
Okay.
So the hydrogen, so the drinker's hydrogen, that's why it's not works well. Ours is a different. And also they mention that for do not take directly to their stomach, to the digesting system, just
Right.
put on the water. So actually it's not designed that, again, not exactly designed for internal use. So our stuff, that's why it's revolutionary brand new, because you can swallow and in the intestinal system create and boost the hydrogen.
Wow. Okay. So since you've let the cat out of the bag and we know the secret now, you'll have to come back and tell us more about that when it finally comes to the market with Logical Health 21. I'm sure people would like to hear more about that when it's finally released.
I'm so proud of because all stuff is a Hungarian invention.
Oh, that's
That's why I
great.
specialize myself for, okay, just, a little more proud of the Hungarian
Of
nation.
course. And that's why we're here. We're here to celebrate Hungarian people, Hungarian businesses, and just the pride that we have in our Hungarian heritage and connect everyone together because maybe people don't know about the naturopath way of life. So you're giving them additional information that's not only interesting, but it can help them lead a healthier life as well.
The very important things, the bacteria, how you guys can protect yourself against the bacteria.
Okay, tell me.
Because the bacteria is a live organism. That's why the antibiotic works against the bacteria.
Okay.
But I highly not recommend the medical prescription antibiotic because that type of antibiotic can destroy your microbiome in the same time.
Right.
And it's you can get a little more side effect and much more side effect. But please don't forget, we have naturally antibacterial stuff like oregano. The oregano or a grapefruit, it's really good antibiotic. Naturally can kill the bacteria.
Right.
Also the iodine drops. If somebody have the infection, the tooth or gum infection, it's
Right.
caused by bacteria. Or back to the nasal, the nose. There's so many bacteria. The iodine can help for it can kill almost immediately, meaning it's 90 seconds. The 60 and 90 seconds kill the pathogen bacteria, not any bacteria, the pathogen bacteria.
Wow.
So the iodine also can help for inside infection, naturally antiseptic stuff like a silver colloid. It's very, very similar. A
Right.
silver colloid or iodine, the elemental iodine is help a lot. So if somebody get the bacterial infection, please use the iodine drops. Internal, use the iodine nasal spray, mouth and nasal, and the oregano. I have oregano oil too. It's a real, the organic certified oregano oil. It's the world highest carvacrol percentage.
Like I said, and I'll say it again, people really are looking for natural ways to solve and prevent health problems. We're all looking to be even more natural than we were before.
Prevention. This is
Yeah.
the most important. Prevention is a smart people's weapon.
That's a good way to say it. Prevention is a smart person's weapon. I like that. I feel like I'm going to be more prevention conscious going forward, even though I've been trying to take more preventative measures in a positive way with health.
Of course, you cannot avoid 100% the infection, but again, prevention and just put your storage, the elemental iodine, use the Incarvex every day. If you go to the crowd area, like work or expos or train, bus.
Right. Even if you're commuting to work. Exactly.
Yeah, use this one, prevention, and put to the shelf the iodine drops, oregano oil, grapefruit, keep the grapefruit in the refrigerator. And if you feel something, it's coughing or something shady, something suspicious, just take the iodine immediately and use the grapefruit, use this one, oregano oil, and it's gonna be okay.
Well, I'm excited to try some of those other products in my regimen of natural things that I've started. I can definitely attest that the Incarvex nasal spray is fantastic. I use it all the time, and I felt very comfortable being on vacation, on an airplane, the whole thing, knowing that I was protected by that. So all of those products are available for purchase. Tell us the best way that people can do that.
Yeah, like I said, we have an exclusive distribution contract, so it's available only at my company. or my resellers. Yeah, I have a couple of resellers, around 15 resellers, all around the country. So it's always also available at logicalhealth21.com.
Okay.
And please use the coupon code because
Absolutely. I will be providing a coupon code for the
yeah,
podcast to give you 10% off your purchase. And I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think once you try the Incarvex, you will not be disappointed with the results.
if somebody use one time, they're gonna use continually because they're gonna love it because no side effect at all.
I
And
agree.
just works, simple and no side effect.
I agree. The natural way is the way to go. If somebody wants to get in contact with you, if they have questions about health, can they contact you for a one-on-one consultation?
Yes.
Okay.
If somebody have the health issue and health related issue, yes, I will gladly help with more than 20 years experience. And now I have little more than 12 country practice, the
Right.
clients. And my special areas of expertise is immunology, microbiome system, hormone balance, blood vessels, cholesterol, heart. This is my major field. So yes, I can help.
Great.
But if someone comes to me, do not expect the usual, the procedures, because I won't prescribe, the big pharma medicines, and I
Right.
won't focus to the symptoms. But we will examine for the real cause of the disease. So I always try looking for the roots of the problem and what caused the problem. So just digging deeply, what is the real roots, and then we be thinking from there. And after we can support the healing process in three ways: body, soul, and mind.
Excellent. Excellent. So before we sign off, is there anything that you'd like to leave the listeners with? Any encouragement or any final words that you want to communicate?
Final word is please turn to the natural way, because the solution is always in their nature. Always had and always have the solution in the nature. Just need to know what kind of solution is this, like oregano, elemental iodine, or special herbal stuff. It's and prevention is really, really important.
Well, thank you so much for being here today on the podcast and talking about Incarvex and the other natural solutions that you have, such as the elixir of Templars and the algae, and the secret that you told us about the
The hydrogen is coming
the
soon.
hydrogain.
Yes,
We'll be looking out for that. I appreciate that you took the time today to give us a little bit more of an education on how the natural way is the best way, which we already knew, but I really feel like you're going to like the products from Robert's company, Logical Health 21. And of course, I will leave all of that information in the show notes so that you don't have to worry about writing it down right now. Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much for being here today and just spreading a lot of positive health information.
And also, I created a special code for podcast listeners.
Yes.
The code is HHP, like a Hungarian Heritage Podcast. So this is for the HHP10. So just please use this code for a little discount, of course.
Absolutely. And I'll make sure to put that out on social media as well to help the listeners, whether they're returning customers or new customers, get a little bit of a discount. Yep. Thanks, Robert.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for joining me today on this episode of the Hungarian Heritage Podcast. I know that I learned a lot about natural products and how they can help my immune system stay strong, and I hope that you did too. Make sure you take advantage of the discount code HHP10 so that you can receive 10% off of your purchase on the Logical Health 21 website. Don't forget to check the show notes for this episode to find out how you can connect with Robert Reti-Nagy from Logical Health 21. You will also find information about where you can purchase the products that Robert discussed in the episode. If you have feedback or questions about today's episode, or you would like to connect with me at the podcast, you will also find my email, social media information, and podcast website in the show notes. If you've enjoyed this episode and you're interested in learning more about this Hungarian heritage community that we are building, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to hear from you. Our theme music is Hungarian Dance by Pony Music, used with special license from Envato Market. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review wherever you listen to your podcasts so we can continue to connect our modern lives with our Hungarian heritage and grow this Hungarian heritage community. Until next time, goodbye everyone. Sziasztok mindenkinek!